notifications every time I upload a new video, and smash the like button. Listen, on the last video, I was on there and I kind of tapped off of the screen a couple times, so I don't know if my live, because my lives have been cutting out, so I don't know if my live was actually still going. So I just decided to start a new video because I started to talk about body chemistry and how sometimes, well, sometimes y'all got to be careful when it comes to choosing your scent and the perfumes that you use, because sometimes I don't think you're taking the time to check the body chemistry, the scent along with your body chemistry. Because, okay, last week, several women got into my car smelling with the same perfume, right? With the same perfume, wearing the same perfume. And each of those several women, and I think it's about 7 of them that came into my car with the same perfume, each of those women smelled differently with that perfume. Only one of them did it fit naturally and feel it smelled very nice. Every other woman had a smell as far as from smelling like must to shit. Now, of course, that could be, you know, if that person didn't wash their ass and they and they smell like shit. Well, it could be any of that. Like, I don't know specifically what it was or why it was like that. But I noticed that 7 different women got into my car with the same perfume on, and each one of them smelled differently. Only one of them, did the smell resonate? Did it smell very nice? Did it really mesh with her body chemistry? So I was just talking about this Daisy Love Marc Jacobs perfume that I bought. And I was also saying that recently I did also buy the Versace Absolute. And I just bought the little one because I wanted to try it, you know what I mean, with my body chemistry. And that's why I got to start talking about body chemistry, because you got to be careful when it comes to your scent, especially, let's just say you're trying to do some glamour magic, or let's just trying to say that you're trying to attract a man. Like, girl, you got there are so many things that you just want to be aware of or privy to while you are in that space that you're trying to attract. And knowing your own body chemistry and what smells mesh well with you it is a hidden gem, honey. It is a hidden skill that you definitely do not want to miss on, because like I said, you could be wearing a perfume that smells wonderful, right? But it stinks on you. Man, jump. You could be wearing a scent that smells really good, but sometimes that shit on you stinks. So that's why you guys, you want to be mindful of that. You want to be mindful that you have different body chemistry than every other woman, and every other woman has different body chemistry than you. So you want to pay attention to that, and you want to be aware of how something actually resonates with and on you, especially as it relates to scents and smells. Scents and smells are extremely important because it's how people will remember you. Okay? So that I was also talking about how some of y'all, and this is the thing, what you like is what you like. It's not really nothing. I'm just gonna crack on you. I'm gonna roast y'all real quick, because some of y'all be wearing perfumes that smell like you got a strong face. Right? Like, some of y'all want to wear perfumes that smell like your back. You know what I mean? Like, you got a strong back. You got strong shoulders. And that's just fucking around, right? But ultimately, that's your choice, right? Like, how you want to smell, that's up to you. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and fucking play with y'all, right? But also, like I said, when you know your body chemistry too, and you know like what meshes well with your personal scent, because everybody has, before you put on perfumes, oils, before you put on anything, you got a natural smell, right? And so your natural smell will mesh with some things and will not mesh with it won't mesh with every fucking thing, okay? And so you kind of need to, you want to know what that is, you want to learn what that is, and then you want to use that as well as a part of your glamour magic. Like when you're doing your glamour magic and shit like that, like, or your beauty shit. For a fucking bag. Come on, Tesla, get your shit together. I guess it's not so bad. I gotta get something to eat because I'm starving. And like, bro, I didn't even realize I was drinking that much. I only had like 2 cups, and I literally had it. Okay, don't do it. Don't do it. You know you ain't had nothing to eat. That's all you need to know. That's it, and that's all. And make sure you drink some goddamn water next time too. So just remember that. You know what I mean? Like, look, you cannot do the same thing that everybody else can do, okay, all the time. Like, sometimes you can and sometimes you can't. This is why it's necessary for you guys to be just aware of like your own preference, your own, along with your own body chemistry. You're having your own awareness. Being very self-aware is so key, right? Because like I was saying, I had like 7 women last week wearing the same perfume get in my car, and they all smelled different. One girl smelled like shit, or 2 of them smelled like kind of like shit. One of them, it was very nice on her. I was like, okay, it fits her. It fits her for sure. Like it just fit. You know what I mean? And then the other ones, one of them smelled like a musty like kind of smell, and one of them was just like really stale. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's gonna smell different on you, and that could also be based on hygiene too. I mean, I'm not saying, I don't know, but it could be. So just keep that in mind when you are choosing your perfumes. And when you find something that meshes well with your body chemistry, you know, it may be a good idea to kind of like keep the same energy. You know what I'm saying? So just keep that in mind as you choose your scents, your smells, for not only your perfumes, but also for the things that, you know, are around you, surrounding you, your home, stuff like that. Because all of these smells begin to mesh together. So like your soaps and, you know, like your plug-ins and all of those smells do eventually start to like mesh and come together on you as well. So just know that, especially when you're doing your glamour magic, be sure that you are choosing the right perfumes for your body chemistry. Because some of y'all be out here and you be choosing shit that okay, all right, let me not say that. I was about to say something not too nice, and then there ain't no need for me to do that, okay? Like, we don't need to do that, okay? Yeah, let me not do that, because it ain't necessary, okay? Yeah, so there's that. So yes, making sure that you're choosing with the body chemistry is so key. What else can we talk about as it relates to body chemistry? Shoot, I'm sure there's plenty of things. Hold on one second, y'all. Hello, how are we? So I'm trying out this the reason why I'm saying all that, because I'm trying out this Marc Jacobs, and I've actually been trying out the Absolute for a little while. I like the scent and the smell. I may be mixing it with some of the wrong flavors. I don't think I should be mixing those two together, actually, because I did just mix them, and now I'm smelling it, and I don't like the way it smells mixed together. So I don't like these two mixed together. I'm not gonna do that anymore. It's kind of a weird, like, it's kind of a weird smell, like, and I don't want to smell weird, so like, just roll the window down a little bit. The Absolute, though, when I mix it, it does mix very well with some of my natural oil, my essential oils, though. So it meshes well with like my peppermint and like my I have another one that I really like, which is my, I don't know, I don't need to speak about that. I'm just gonna say that, oh yeah, that's good stuff right there. Last week, an old guy gave me 2 lucky 2s. He gave me 2 lucky $2 bills. So I'm trying to decide, like, how do I want to, you know what? If it's lucky, put it in your wallet. Duh. That's what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to put it in my wallet, and I'm also going to put some cinnamon on it. Did I run out? It's all gone. It's okay. I can put patchouli on there. I'm going to put some patchouli on here, on these, and then some other little scents that I think would be good for the drawing of that. So so that's another thing too, like, you know, it doesn't have to be. So what I'm gonna do basically is use this as like it's like a lucky charm, right? Like kind of like a lucky charm. So I'm gonna put some peppermint on it, just a little, not too much, you know what I mean, just enough to give it its own like scent. Now, peppermint is really good for vibrations, like raising the vibration or the energy of something. It can also be good to draw in and attract things like money, if you want to do that. Very good. Smells good. Good, good, good. So good. So good. So I am going to pop this in here, and then later on, when I get the opportunity to get my patchouli oil, I will put my patchouli on there too. Oh, you know what? Lavender works for money too. Let me do the lavender. Hold on one second. Let me do the lavender here, because where did I put it? It's literally just, oh, it's right here. It just fell down. Okay. Okay. So just remember that. Remember that your lavender, and you know why? Because prostitutes used to use it. So if you're a prostitute, you want to use your lavender oil or your lavender. That's going to help you. If you're a prostitute and you want to make some more money, that works for that way. So I mean, if it's been used in that way, you can also obviously use to adopt it for kind of like new methods, which that's what I do it, because I ain't selling my pussy. Just not gonna do that. I'm good on that shit. You know, I'm probably too fucking empathic, so it probably would not be good for me to do that anyway. I'll be picking up on goddamn serial killers and shit. Hey, Aquarius, babe West, how we doing, babe? So these are my 2 lucky 2s that I just put some lavender and some peppermint on there, and I'm just gonna put it in my wallet. And so this can actually serve as like a lucky thing to draw in money and attract money and stuff like that. I'm feeling hungover a little bit, so I'm gonna get some food real quick, and then and you know, I'm feeling hungover though. I guess I didn't drink enough water or eat no food at all. I ain't do enough yesterday to make sure that didn't go down. It did go down, and yeah, I was a little bit drunk, and it happened so fast. That's the thing. It be sneaking up on me too fast. I gotta monitor that. So I'm learning though. I really am learning how to like monitor, and that's probably why I don't go out when I don't drink. I don't go out and drink. I just drink if I'm drinking, I'm gonna drink, you know, at the house or something like that, until I really learn like what I'm responding to, what types of alcohol I'm responding to, just all of those things. So yeah, how are you? How are you feeling? Is it almost time for work? Like, when does school start back? And thank you for asking. I appreciate that. I am feeling good. I'm feeling okay. A little hungover, like I said, but just a little hungover. Okay, in 2 weeks. Okay, I got you. Got you. So So yes, that's what I was saying. I was saying that lavender, prostitutes used to like hang lavender over the door to attract men to, you know, their brothels or their their whore establishment. Don't call it that. I don't want to call it that. You know, a prostitute it's an industry, you know what I mean? And I'm going to respect it as such because they make good money, honey. You know what I mean? That makes great money. Pussy sells, okay? It's just not my thing, you know? It's just not my thing. It's not my calling. Because you know why? Because I would pick up on too many energies. I would fucking know if you're a serial killer and shit like that. That would be terrible. To be picking up on energy and knowing this motherfucker's a serial killer. And then feeling the energy of the serial killer. And then, you know, sometimes you can pick up on people's energy and it's like you can connect. Sometimes you can connect with people one time and pick up on their energy for a long period of time after you picked up on them one time. And that's the fucked up part about being an empath, is that sometimes the energy is on you, like on you, and you can pick up on those people's energy for a long time after connecting. So it's like, you got to be careful, okay? Yeah, I need to go get a car wash. I have this this car wash membership. I love the car wash membership. I probably need to go to Jules though. Jules is better because they do you can get the vacuum and all that. They will do it for you. The one that I'm with right now, I have to do it, you know, the vacuuming myself, which I don't mind because it's like everything. I'm using everything as a part of my workout, right? So like it's a part of that process as well. So I'm okay with that. But I am waiting for my fucking food. Give me my damn food first, folks. You don't want to go? Oh no. Why not? What's going on, babe? Are you dreading the first day of school? Oh no.
You been cashed out yet?
Yes.
Okay.
Can you do me working number one for a minute? Just for a minute.
You were so stressed during the school, during the work days. Well, what are we gonna do about that? Because you can't be, you know, all stressed out and shit. I wonder what your spiritual powers are. I wonder what they are. Because, you know, you said you got a Sagittarius moon or Sagittarius. Sagittarius are usually having like very spiritual. It's a fire sign, so it's gonna have some spiritual, definitely some spiritual capabilities. But I wonder what's in your 8th and your 12th house. Those two would tell us what we would need to know. I wonder if you're getting agitated by, like, you know, like your energy's getting agitated. That's the thing, like, you know, sometimes you gotta like, you know, thug it out and do what you gotta do. But also, I don't personally believe in like staying somewhere where you're unhappy at, because the thing is, like, let's just say you have, you know, children, and I know you don't, but like, let's just say that you have children and you have a husband or a wife or whatever in your life. When you work at a place that is like unhealthy for you mentally, emotionally, or it's just like you are unhappy at that job, you take that home. And think about, you're going to spend a good majority of your time at the job that you have. So if you have a job where you work a 12-hour shift, you're there for 12 hours. That's a good portion of your day. And so you're picking up energy from those people. And then also, if you just simply just don't like the people that you're working with, or you don't like the environment, you know, that starts like festering inside of you, and you start feeling that way. And then you take it home to your family. And, you know, so I just do not agree with that. I do not agree with working in an environment that you don't like. Hi, thank you. I just do not agree with working in environments that you are not happy with, and that the environment is, if the work environment is toxic, like, I think you should get out of those types of environments as soon as you can, as fast as you can, because, like I said, it can have an impact on your day-to-day and on how you are responding to your life, your family, your friends, you know what I mean? Like, there's so many things that can agitate you. Just, it could be the work that you have, especially if you're an empath. As a matter of fact, that is what it is. Okay, I get it. Okay, I see it. Listen, and this is me, like, listen, this is something that I have, I tuned into this when I was a teenager. You know, since I've been a teenager, I got my first job when I was 14, right? And since I was 14, like, I've had jobs and things like that. If I ever was at a job that I just didn't feel good about, I didn't like, it didn't, you know what I mean? I would leave. I would not be there very long. As a matter of fact, Walmart. I worked at Walmart for all of 45 minutes. maybe more than, I think I might have actually done like an 8-hour shift. I might have did. Is that sticky shit? I might have actually did like a couple hour bid. It was a couple hours maybe, because I was at orientation. But the way in which it felt being in that building, the way that it was going on for me at that time, at that specific location, I couldn't do it. It wasn't gonna work out. And then, like, even daycares that I would go to, if the daycares were like super stuffy, as far as like the women that work there, they feel like you gotta like, listen, kids are always gonna be fucking kids, no matter. And yes, you can teach them how to be mannerable, you can teach them how to have order, you can teach them how to walk in a straight line and shit like that. But ultimately, a motherfucking kid is gonna be a motherfucking kid. And when you have them in like military camps, what's the point of being a fucking kid if you got to fucking act like an adult? Like, come on. And I'm not saying that kids can't follow the rules, that you can't make rules for them, that they can't. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying, though, is that when you have these kids in these fucking daycare centers where they got them like marching around like goddamn soldiers and shit like that, or where they got these kids like, oh, like, you got to sit down and be quiet, sit down and shut up type vibes. Like, no, these is fucking kids. They're supposed to be talking. They're supposed to be talking, to laughing. As a teacher, in my opinion, you have to learn how to manage those children. That's your fucking job. Like, that's literally your fucking job. But instead, a lot of people would just like to be like, kind of like dictatorial and just like authoritative with the children. And my thing is, you can let these children express themselves in ways that they're supposed to express themselves, because they are children, and allow them to enjoy the process of their learning while having fun, as long as they're doing it within bounds. And a lot of those schools, they have those kids just like they have those kids, it's like little military camps, honestly. And that's the way I see it when I see them being a certain way. And to me, that's just not right. You know what I mean? To me, it's like, that is stealing all of the joy out of those children. And they already gonna get the joy stolen out of them by the time they go to like first, second grade, third grade, maybe fourth grade, you know. But once they get into like real school, the joy already gonna be stolen from them. They don't need to be in pre-K, you know what I mean, stolen joy and shit. So, you know, I just find that absolutely crazy and fucking ridiculous. So, okay, so I'm an empath. Okay, so kids crying, I'm crying, right? Kids crying. I was happy working at Walmart. Oh, okay, so like for you, Walmart worked. For me, I was like, I got to get the hell out of here. I could not. I just could not. So so that was my experience at that specific Walmart. And then what else? So but the reason why, like I said, that about your work environment though, is because you carry that home. You spend a good portion of your day at your job, and so you're going to be picking up energies and all that, and then you don't want to be picking up the wrong energies or the wrong vibes, or just feeling fucked up and taking that shit home, you know. So that's why I think it's important to have, you know, a good work environment that you know, where you like the environment feels good, stuff like that. Because having a job that you don't particularly like the energy, it does a number on your mental and your emotional space at some point. So, you know, that's why I think it's, you know, you just got to be mindful of these things. And because we're so, as a society, we're often taught just do the duty part of life, right? We forget that honestly, we're supposed to be in this motherfucker having a good fucking time. Like, we forget that shit, bitch. We supposed to be in this bitch having a great ass time. Like, bitch, we supposed to be out this motherfucker like two-stepping everywhere. And I know a lot of people like, life's not like that, Aqua. I get it, but listen, there's already enough shit going on in life. Let me shut up, because I say this all the time. There's enough shit going on in life. Life is already serious. You don't have to add more serious on top of the serious that it already is. Delicious. Okay. So being an empath, let's talk about it. If you are an empath, okay, which a lot of people actually are, water signs and fire signs, for sure. If you got a water in your moon, for sure. If your moon sign is a water sign, you an empath. If your sun, maybe your sun sign too, but definitely your moon sign. If you got water in your 8th or 12th house, most likely you an empath. So, sun, moon, rising, yes, empath. So yes, and sometimes we are empath. Listen, sometimes we are empaths, or we have specific gifts that we don't know that we got. So we don't know how to operate in life because of those gifts, right? Like, once I learned that I was actually an empath, so much became clear to me. This is probably why I've always been very much like, I'm not working in an unhealthy or unhappy work environment. I can't do it, because the reason why is because I am an empath. So I would probably hold on to energies, and then eventually it would just be too much. So yeah, it makes sense. But once I learned that I was an empath, a lot became clear to me. A lot became clear to me. So here's something that you can do. You can use essential oils in your home or in your car or wherever you want. And you can change you can use the essential oils or the actual herbs of these things to change the energy in the space that you are in. I like to do this because, you know, listen, I love my family. Let me tell you something. I love my family. And so, not like everybody doesn't love their family, right? Everybody loves their family, but I'm just saying, like, there are specific things that I do to just kind of maintain equilibrium and to make sure my family are like feeling good. They're like, you know what I mean? Like, my kids are feeling good, make sure that they're in a good state of mind, stuff like that. So one of the things that I like to do is take, like, I usually do it with actual natural herbs, but you can do it with essential oils too, just the same. It'll work the same. But burn those oils inside of your candles, put them in a little candle and burn that. Or take the herbs, put them in some water and steam them on the stove, almost like potpourri. You guys remember potpourri? My mama used to do potpourri and I didn't know. Listen, my mama a witch. She be acting like she ain't no one. Look at, listen. When you look back at things that your family did or that your mom or somebody did, and you realize that's witchy shit. Now Now, obviously, that's not what it would have been called. But when you look at the things that people do, just like, oh shit, I passed the motherfucker. Oh no, I didn't. It's right here. Okay. When you look at some of the practices, and this is not just my mama, this is many, many, many people, right? When you look at some of the practices that we have as traditions, that shit is magic. Cooking collard greens on Tuesdays. Okay? Cooking collard greens at a certain time. Making your black eyed peas at the beginning of the year. Cleaning the house, doing that potpourri shit. All that shit's still magic. We can play like it's not, but it really is though. It really is. Y'all been practicing this spiritual shit the whole time and didn't even realize it, right? And so that's when I see stuff, when I see like little stuff, little traditions, or just like little practices that are held, I be like, damn. It's more than we know. Like, you know what I mean? It's ingrained in us for real, for real. And we be over here shunning ourselves and each other for little simple shit. Like, man, come on. Talking about you burning sage, you're a witch. Man, shut up.
Are you a member?
Yeah.
Okay, but hold on 1 second. We don't have to scan that. It just has to put your license plate in.
Oh, okay.
What is your license plate? It should say that on the ticket you have.
Okay. NFP E96.
I'm sorry,
P E96.
E9. All right, have a great day.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. So, okay. So, like, yeah. So, like, some of these things that we would do, that's spiritual shit. That's mad. That's voodoo. Stop playing with me. Like, stop playing with me. Stop fucking playing with me. Swear to God on my mama, right? Like, swear to God on my mama. Listen, all of this shit that we be doing is actually really hoodoo, which is considered sure. Thanks. Which is considered like hoodoo shit like that. Like all these little things that we be doing. Like y'all be acting like, oh, that's witchcraft, you're a witch, you're evil. What your mama cook for the first? What your grandmama cook on the New Year's? Cause I can guarantee you she cooks some shit that's from hoodoo. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. And you can talk shit all you want to, but listen to what I just said. Go look. They make it black eyed peas, collard greens. That's hoodoo. Hey, Joe. Shit, Gino mama, she a witch too. It be the simplest shit that you realize, like, that's some witchy shit. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so hungry. Look, I'm hungry and I'm hungover too, so. And you know your girl got to eat. If you just give me some food, I'll be happy. Like, for real. Like, seriously, I'm happy with that. That's fine. I watched this one video, and this guy was like, on this video, it was like, I learned the method. And so the girl got in the car and she was all mad, irritated and shit like that. She was like complaining. He started feeding her. I was like, it's my spirit animal. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. You know. I'm sorry for eating y'all face because that's rude and all, but I'm hungry. and the rituals that they do. Look at their rituals, and I promise you, it's hoodoo, or it's voodoo, or it's magic or spiritual, whatever you want to call it. Call it what you want. It's all the same shit. Everybody want to be so separated and so individualistic, and there's nothing wrong with that to some degree, but also it's the same shit. It's also the same fucking shit. Okay? Y'all just need to know that. Okay? Because motherfuckers be bent out of shape. And you burning some sage or some shit like that. It's like, bitch, I bet your grandmama made some black eyed peas for the first, didn't she? Stop with the bullshit. I bet your mama was burning in potpourri, wasn't she? Stop with the bullshit. That's what it is. Alchemy. And listen, if something is good for you or your family, why would you not do it? For me, it's like when I do my burning of my essential oils or whatever, if you got some lavender and you burn some lavender, the family is more calm. We already know they putting chemtrails in the sky. So why would you not do anything and do things that can aid your family and feeling better and being better and having a more comfortable life? Do it. It's not something that's going to harm them. It's to protect them. And then on top of that, then you say your protective prayers. You know, your grandma, I bet you your grandma used to walk around the house saying little protective prayers and shit, right? So stop lying. That's all the same stuff. You can call it what you want. But it is what it is. And it ain't what it ain't. So I have fully stepped into this spiritual path. Like, I fully opened myself up to my spiritual path because I see how important it is. Just in the last couple of years, me doing work, just in the last couple of years, I've seen a massive shift in the whole collective. Just in the last couple of years of me doing this work, right? And I know I'm not the only one, because I know that there are others out there that are doing work too. But as a collective, we doing this work and we getting this work done, and people are changing. Like, people are opening, waking up, and people are able to, it's like the wool is coming off the eyes, you know? And that's a good thing, because these motherfuckers had us deep under some spell. Well, these motherfuckers had us deep under curse. And listen, a curse is something that you put on somebody or you put on yourself. We was deep under curse. Deep. Still deep. But we working it out day by day, year by year, hour by hour, month by month. We working it out. Okay. So let me see. Lavender. First off, like, if your man be tripping, get that nigga some lavender. He needs some lavender. Your man be tripping and shit like that, gonna burn some lavender, girl, because he gonna be tripping unless you get that lavender, girl. He's gonna calm his ass down. He'll calm down, girl. I promise you, he'll calm down. He won't be too trippy. It's not controlling his action or his behavior. It's just, it's alchemizing energy. See, the thing is, I need you to be mad and pissed off when it counts. You know what I mean? I need you to be mad and pissed off when it counts. But just on some regular day-to-day shit, don't yell at me. Don't talk to me like that. But I get it. And it's so funny because I was just having a conversation with Gino about something like that too. So I get it. I get it. I saw it. But it's just a day-to-day thing, right? You learn every day how to be better. And every day you try something new. Like, you're trying different things. So what else can I tell you? yeah, I mean, that's it. That's all you need to know. That's good enough right there. Like if you got like a lot of stress, you're dealing with a lot of stress, that's stuff that can help you too. To calm the fuck down. Like just not calm them down, but just to not stress so much. So yeah. So I like doing little things like that around my house, and you know, I'll be making everybody take spiritual baths. I'll be like, jump your ass in a spiritual bath. Jump your ass in a spiritual bath, goddammit. I make everybody do that shit. Fuck me. Okay. So I think I'm done here. We talked about the body chemistry stuff. I even shared some tips that you can use to change the mood and alchemize like the energy in your home. This is all simple stuff. It doesn't take a lot of time. It doesn't take a lot of money. It's easy, and it's something that can be implemented into your family and in your home very fast, very easy, and it doesn't impact a lot, but it's helpful. So use that and go be merry. Okay? Alrighty, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, hit the bell so you get notifications when I upload a video. And smash the like button. I'm probably gonna come back a little later, but I need to vacuum out my car and stuff like that and eat my food. Okay. Alright, bye.